Francis is on his way to see Mick Hanifin, who owns the Windsor Inn in Cork. Part of the Brennan's plan is to end Mick's reliance on the internet by improving the building signage. It's been over a month since Francis was here, and nothing much has changed.
I'm getting kind of worried because the season's moving on, and unless work is done, we won't be there in time.
The story is much the same inside. Although Mick has started renovating the dated rooms, the plan to move the kitchen and build a coffee shop and reception has ground to a halt.
I'm debating what I'm going to do about this reception.
Right.
We have to put it somewhere. It can't be in a coffee shop, it can't be in a pub. Yeah. It needs to be, so I just...
When I look in here, Mick, I see loads of space, no tables, ground floor, revenue producing, and I get worried because I'd be dying to have tables in there. And you're going to have the kitchen down here then?
No, I'm going to continue using the kitchen upstairs.
It'll be much easier to have all your food operation down here, serving on the same level. It won't be easy going up and downstairs now.
It won't be easy, I agree with you 100%. And I'm still all for it in theory. There's the practicalities of it. Business took a nosedive the week of the volcano erupted in Iceland.
Oh, yeah, right. Did that hit you badly?
Very badly, with raft cancellations. Just got nervous about it.
Like, I can understand that you're a little bit nervous about spending money, but, you know, unless you keep ahead of the posse, business can pass you out very quickly, and we did discuss that before, if you remember.
I do indeed.
So I'd be anxious that you'd understand that point and work with it. So, like, if you take...
The launch of the new bar menu and coffee shop is still over a month away, and the Brennans are not in the mood to give up just yet.
I believe Mick has it in him, but I think I'll be on the phone every week, making sure that he's moving along, because without a push, we could pass the date and not get what we want.
A week later, John rings to exert some more pressure.
Hello,
and at
Mick.
last, there seems to be some good news.
Since I last spoke to you, I've decided that we'd go ahead and move the kitchen to the ground floor location.
Oh, I'm delighted. I know it's a bit of a logistical nightmare, but I think it'll make a much simpler operation.
It looks like the kitchen battle has been won, but John also wants the coffee shop ready for the launch.
Well, we'll have it, I'd imagine we'll have it 90% ready.
90% never won the race. And it's a shop window for you, and I'd be putting all my energy into it. And if it was only 10% short, I'd be doing my level best, Mick, to get it done for that night. Well, now I've mixed emotions because I'm confused and I'm delighted. Confused that he told Francis last week he wasn't moving the kitchen, and delighted that he tells me today that he is moving the kitchen. And I'm nervous as to what's going to happen next week. But I think I'm best to concentrate on the menus for the bar, because that's definitely happening.
There's just a few weeks to go until the launch, and Mick has been summoned to the Park Hotel Kenmare to work on the new bar menu. He's brought along his wife Aoife for some moral support.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Cut to the chase, we'll go straight to the kitchen, I think.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now, what Mick needs is tasty bar food with a bit of a twist that when someone comes in and has it, it'll bring them back again.
This is the red peppers full of sauce for your chicken wings.
What's the best part of the lamb to use?
The leg or the shoulder is the best for stews. Now, while this is cooking, we can move on and cook the jacket potatoes.
John has given chef Mark Johnston strict instructions to come up with simple dishes that will work with minimal preparation.
You don't want the meat boiling because that'll only toughen it up. And the other thing I was thinking for you would be pies and pints. So here we have beef and Guinness and a shepherd's pie.
But it also needs to have a bit of flair and be different enough to stand up against the stiff competition that's already on the street.
I'd like to be sitting down with that with a pint myself.
Irish stew is something that would really appeal to me personally to sell, and I'd be comfortable with. Baked potatoes, again, they're simple, they're fast, you can prepare in advance. Chicken wings, similar, they don't take long to cook, your sauce is made up, and you just make them really nice looking. Simple food, nice and fresh, really appealing looking. Yeah, I can imagine it going down well inside our establishment.
While Mick gets some 5-star tips, Aoife is sampling some 5-star relaxation. Their baby is due in 2 months, and she's relieved to see Mick so engaged with the business.
Well, if I hear about the Brennans one more time, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, he's just his plans. He's you know, he's definitely more focused on where he wants to go with them. Yeah, he's just got a better direction now.
So we'll take one slice down and then turn it.
Yeah, I can see these going down really well with the punters. I look forward to having some of these myself.
The menu is ready, and Aoife is looking forward to sampling what Mick's been cooking.
That is delicious.
You know,
one of the nice things about this is that it's all prepped in advance. It's easy to serve and it looks great. But most importantly, from your point of view, there is absolutely no waste.
It looks fantastic.
And it looks
it's
great.
So fresh.
But it's easy.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's very often the best food is the easiest food. And these are lovely now, I think, for the bar at night.
Yeah.
They're easy. You can do them up, put them in the Tupperware box, have them all prepped, ready to go, and then you just put them out in the bowl and put them out. And you know what? They give you a thirst.
Exactly, yeah.
You wouldn't want that.
No, that's not planned at all.
The bar menu is in place, but there is now just 6 days to go until the launch, and Mick's new kitchen has had another setback.
Well, we're off out to see some catering equipment. The stuff I'd agreed to buy has been stolen. Bizarrely. So I go out to see what other kind of gear he has.
In less than a week, Mick will be launching a brand new bar menu, and he's still buying cookers.
So that's the first cookie appliance landed in anyway.
There's not only the kitchen to organise. Mick's also finally decided to convert his reception into a coffee shop. Despite the last-minute rush, he's hopeful of a good score from John.
Well, he's going to get 120% out of me. Or he'll see he's 90% in raisin.
With just days to go, it's all hands on deck, and the Brennans have sent around Carl Fradgley to help with the styling.
It might be good to get a menu board on the wall.
Yes, like a blackboard.
A blackboard is a good option.
Upstairs, the rush is also on to get the rooms ready. It's progress, and the Brennans are getting their ground floor food operation. But with just a few days to go, will it be ready for launch night? It's the day of the launch, and the Brennans are back to see if Mick is ready.
So what do you think of it now? That's the new B&B sign. Yeah. And that's the new accommodation sign up there. Too many signs. There's an awful lot of signs still. And a coffee sign. Yeah.
With signage still muddled, the question now is whether they have their new kitchen and coffee shop.
Oh, guess what? Oh, big change here, isn't it? We have our coffee bar. Oh no, there's a lot of work done here now, fair play to them. Hey Mick, how are you Mick? How are you? How are you? Good to see you. A lot of work done. And tell us now the bold question. Is it 90% or 100%?
I like to think it's 95%. I'm still at it, but we're getting there.
Tell me now, kitchen-wise, has that happened?
It is, yeah.
It's down,
Brand new
is it?
kitchen back here.
Can we have a look?
Absolutely. Right, here we are. This is our...
Oh,
This
oh,
is
you
our
did
new kitchen.
clean tech on the walls and all.
Oh yeah, I did
Oh,
a
that's
nice
great.
job of it.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Sound
That's a
job of it.
smashing job.
The bar's beer store has now been moved to another area and the room transformed into a clean and efficient kitchen. But is it ready to cook the new menu?
Are we serving food from here tonight?
No, we're cooking the kitchen upstairs because it just isn't finished. I mean,
All right.
the appliances do work, but it's just...
90%.
There you are, John.
No.
You get your 90.
Mick's found a place for reception by the stairs, and upstairs, old dated bedrooms have been replaced with neutral and clean colours. The plan is to roll out the new look throughout the whole building.
Oh, Lord save us.
Here we
This
are,
is
now,
gorgeous.
lovely and bright and
Yeah.
fresh and clean.
Yeah. And your carpet, do you get your carpets?
I put new carpets down in a lot of the rooms, yeah.
Has there been good feedback from the guests?
There has, Francis. We got an email there from a guest at the weekend who had a very positive experience, and it's been a while since we got an email like that.
Very good, very good.
The new rooms are looking good. It looks like Mick's aversion to spending money has been cured.
On a budget level, where are we with the budget?
I spent upwards of 10,000, but I felt quite comfortable doing it because these didn't cost me as much as I envisaged they might.
Yeah, but like this business, as I needn't tell you, eats money and you have to reinvest all the time. So as the ground floor generates extra cash, you need to sort of put some aside to do work, sort of bathrooms and that sort of thing, because you have to keep at it and at it and at it, because you can fall behind so quickly and then business just disappears.
Mick will need to earn this money back, which means getting people to come in. But John's still not happy with the front of the building.
To me, there's still too many signs that don't relate to the core business. I would love to strip it all, except for the new signs you've got, and replace that big tall one with accommodation.
Okay, yeah.
It's a much cleaner statement for the business you have.
The launch is now less than an hour away, and with the coffee machine finally wired up, the Brennans are in a mood to celebrate.
No, John.
Great. No, thanks very much indeed.
And Francis, this is the first coffees produced.
Fine big cups of coffee anyway.
It is, they look great. It's like champagne today now, the first out. Good luck to you. Many years of success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The time to launch Mick's new bar menu has come, and tonight's promise of free food, music and comedy has brought in the crowds.
He does deserve a special round of applause. A clean white shirt.
Although the new kitchen is not fully operational, the old kitchen is. And despite a flight of stairs, the new dishes are flying out.
That was close now. Thank you. That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Were you ever a waitress?
No. Oh, I thought it was really good, really tasty, loads of vegetables, juicy meat, all good.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Hardly any sleep at all, but it seems to have worked out well.
Guinness in it, you'll love it.
Mick's happy with himself. I'm really delighted for him that it's kind of turned out the way it has.
No dirty fingers.
Thanks very much.
It seems 3 months of Brennan pressure has paid off.
You know, there's elements to this business that Mick never had before, and he has those elements because he invested, and invested wisely. I just hope that he stays at it, because business needs to be driven every day, and he cannot be complacent. Now Mick, we're going to hit the road, so good luck with everything that you've done to date, all right? You put a lot of work into it. There's still plenty to do, and you know that yourself, all right?
And a struggle and a row at times.
Yeah.
But you got there.
Yeah, and also, good luck with the baby.
You did that 100% anyway.
Good luck. We'll see you then, all right?
It's been a good night. Hopefully Mick's investment will work out. It's been over 2 months since the launch, and baby Ella is enjoying Daddy's new improved Windsor Inn. Having recovered from the pressure, Mick is grateful that the Brennans came along.
It was good to have a deadline, even though there was times that I was, could have done without it, but it was very good to have a deadline. Yeah, it definitely was a push that we needed, or I needed.
Although signage is still a work in progress, the new bedrooms are bringing people in. Selling food in the bar and coffee shop is also creating extra revenue, and having the kitchen downstairs is working well.
There was times there where it was going to be upstairs and then it was going to be downstairs, and you were chopping and changing a lot.
And I was reluctant to move the beer, and losing the reception, that was another very hard thing to get over, actually. But I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it worked out good in the end.
It seems the Brennans have managed to give the Windsor a brighter future.
So I'm glad we took their opinions on board and we actually pursued them. And here we are. Customers are far happier upstairs. We have a nice little cafe area down here. The breakfast is all good. It's been
a very
amazing.
positive experience.
We're halfway through August and it's been great. It's been super.
Yeah. Thanks, Brennans.
And as that was the last in the current series of At Your Service, next week at 7:30 here on RTE1, Aidan and Dustin bring you exclusive Access All area in backstage at the All Ireland Talent Show. That's next Sunday here on 1. Next tonight though, Ali gets the scoop on Carol's cold feet in Fair City.